All right, guys, always a good day when we get to take a look at a new Citizen watch. This is the, it's kind of hard to read the tag, but this is the BN0227-25X, retail price $595. I'm sure you'll get some sort of discount on that. I know that's pretty common for Citizen to get discounts, but you'll have to check with, for this one, you'll need to check with Saltzman's in Rhode Island. I'll put a contact information down below in the description so you can get a hold of them. I'll put a link to their website as well. They're authorized dealer for Citizen, so they carry quite the array of Citizen. This is one that I didn't even know existed, to be honest with you. I love full lume dials. Citizen does a great job on that. And their orange they use on their minute hand is so vibrant. It's like a neon orange, super visible, easy to read. Unfortunately, the date's a little hard to read on this one, but other than that, this thing is super legible for timekeeping. So let's get into the size of this guy. The case, now I measure the case. This is a little tricky because it kind of reminds me of like tuna style cases where they're like, they don't wear like the case size actually indicates, and that's the case here. So if you measure from here to here, which is fair, no crown guards, no extra bits, right? That's 46.6 millimeter. But hold on a second, because the lug to lug is only 43. And then the bezel is actually only 42.75. So I know I'm throwing a lot of measurements at you, but like I'll put the measurements down below in the description as well. So you could just look down there. Thickness, 13 mil. I measure a 24 millimeter wide strap here for the lug opening and a 7 millimeter screw down crown, keeping the 200 meter water resist on there. So you can clearly see the seconds hand is ticking away, indicating that it is a quartz movement. It is, in fact, a solar eco-drive quartz movement. And that movement is called the E168. It is a pretty common movement in the Citizen arsenal. They use it in many watches, pretty much standard three-hander with a date. So you do have a full lume dial, and the indices are actually all loomed, and so are the handset, as well as the lume pip. The case is titanium. It is a base titanium, and then it is coated with a Duratec DLC. So you can see it's kind of a flat finish with almost like gunmetal look to it. It's not really like full black. And then check out the knurling on this bezel here. Super, super traction on this thing. You have 60 click. Nice action all the way around. Not super tight, not super loose. It's right in the middle there, just like you would hope. Great knurling on the signed ProMaster crown for easy adjustments. And then you have this polyurethane strap. Very comfortable, very flexible. There's a look at the case back. Again, you shouldn't ever really have to open that. Just because it's solar, right? So let's pop this on wrist. It has matching hardware. Let's pop this on my 7 1/4 inch wrist so you can see what that looks like. And then we'll close out with a lume shot, of course. Should be pretty impressive. Yeah, this thing is super comfortable, easy to wear on wrist. Here it is on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. Like I said, with that 43 mil lug to lug, it just kind of works on a lot of different wrist size. All right, let's kill the studio lights. Before I do that, I am going to cheat a little bit and give it the full blast of the UV light. There we go. Amazing lume. Absolute torch. And it's just different shades of green, really. I don't see any blues. A lot of times, Citizen will use blue. This is just different shades of green. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Big thanks to Saltzman's for sending this over. I'll see you on the next vid.